What is popping, guys? What is going on? And we have some big news today. Uh, we'll get into several different stories, 3 different stories, and I'll tell you my thoughts and what has happened. 3 big stories for college football, and we'll see. But obviously, the main story that I'm gonna kick off first is the SEC has decided on a 10-game conference-only schedule for the 2020 college football season. This season is going to kick off on September 26th. So about 4 weeks from about when it's originally supposed to kick off, which is like the beginning of September, usually. So we'll have to wait a little bit while, but hey, at least we're having football. That is literally my thoughts on the situation. At least we're having football. I'm just happy. I can deal with this. I mean, it's kind of a pain. I really wanted to play USC, but that game got canceled 2 weeks ago, and we're not gonna have any cupcakes this year. I mean, if you want to count Arkansas and I don't even know, Ole Miss or Mississippi State as cupcakes, you can, but I find they always play us tough, even if they're not good. Even if we blow them out, they always play us tough. Not like not like Mercer or Citadel. Well, Citadel did play us tough, but that's besides the point. But you get what I'm saying. Or like New Mexico State. These are SEC schools. We're gonna have to play them, and it's going to be tough. Usually our schedule is 12 games, 13 games with a conference championship. So we're cutting down 2 games from the regular season length, which I can deal with. I mean, it's 2 games I would have liked to watch, but it's something I can deal with. Now, we only have, don't quote me on this, but I believe we only have 8 SEC teams on our schedule right now. So we're going to have to add 2 from the other division of the SEC. So, and they have some tough people in the other division. They have, we already played Tennessee. They have Florida. We already played Georgia. They have Missouri. They have Kentucky. I know some of these teams don't sound tough, but yeah, so they have some pretty good competition over there. So it'll be interesting to see. I'll keep y'all updated when they come out with schedules, especially an Alabama schedule. If you don't know, I'm an Alabama fan. I'll keep you updated when they release schedules. But yes, tell me your thoughts on this in the comments below. Are you happy? Are you mad? Do you think they should have done this? Think they should have done that? Blah 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 blah. Give me your thoughts. And this is Nick Saban's thoughts on the entire process. We are pleased to have a plan in place for the Southeastern Conference this season. We believe it is the best option to keep players and staff safe and still maintain the integrity of the season. The safety of our team will be our highest priority throughout the season, but we are also excited that our players will have the opportunity to compete and play this season. I want to thank the leadership from our administration, our medical staff, the SEC, and all of our medical experts that are guiding us through the process. So that was Nick Saban's thoughts, and can't agree with them more. Player safety is very important. Plus, we want to have a season. Hit the nail in the coffin. But that's the first big story. SEC moving to conference only, which I believe, don't quote me on this, I forgot to include this, but I believe every Power 5 school is now moving to conference only. And this is not one of the big stories I included, but I believe Division 3 football is canceled, which is a whole nother thing. But Power 5 football, I believe all conferences are conference only now. So, what I predicted. Now, on to our next story. Notre Dame is going to join the ACC this season, and they are going to be able to compete in the conference championship game. So this will be interesting. I find this very interesting because If you don't know, Notre Dame's an independent. They don't belong to any type of conference. They can schedule whoever they want. They don't have to play, like, conference games. So they can schedule just whoever they want. But this year they're going to be looped in with the ACC and play ACC teams, like if they were the ACC. And people have been begging them to join a conference for years because they don't even play a conference championship game. They just play 12 games when others have to play 13. And they can schedule so many cupcakes. And so maybe if this goes well, they might join the ACC permanently, which I think will be very interesting. I'm sorry if you hear things in the background. There's a wasp in the room, which I will deal with after I'm finishing this. Sorry to interrupt this, but I'll keep tabs on that. But sorry. Anyways, yes, Notre Dame joining the ACC. Very interesting. I believe, in my opinion, early prediction, sneak peek, I believe they're going to play Clemson in the conference championship game, and I believe Clemson's going to win, just like they did 2 years ago in a playoff game. So that's my thoughts on that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this and what you think of it, and for the future, everything. Just what do you think about it? And on to our third story, short little story that very controversial, I will imagine. The NCAA announces it will allow players to wear social justice messages on their uniforms. I'm guessing this will include Black Lives Matter, which everyone's got their opinion on that. It's touchy. You can say what you think about it in the comments. I'd rather you not, because I'm not trying to turn this channel political and have political stuff in my comment section, so you can comment on it, but I'd rather you not. I'm not gonna stop you. But yes, it will allow players to wear social justice messages. Here's where my problem lies in, and this is my personal opinion. If it allows players to wear Black Lives Matter, which I think they should be able to do, in my opinion, I think they should be allowed to wear any type of social justice message. I'm not going to dive into who I support and who I don't support, because like I said, I really do not want to make my comment section political. But if someone would like to wear a Trump 2020 or a Biden 2020 or really any other type of social justice message on their uniform and they get denied, I feel like that is not okay. If you're allowing some but you're not allowing others, I do not feel like that's okay. I feel like that's bias, and you can have your own opinions. I'm not saying I support Trump. I'm not saying I don't support Trump. I'm just saying it would be wrong, in my opinion, for them to allow some messages and then other messages that are okay. Like, I allow, like, I mean, I get it if it's, like, vulgar, like, if it has the F word, or if it's talking about explicit messages, but it's not okay to let one opinion be voiced and let one opinion down. And even if you don't like Trump, or even if you like Trump, or even if you don't like Black Lives Matter, or even if you do like Black Lives Matter, I think we can agree that either they shouldn't wear them, which I think they should be allowed to, they shouldn't wear them, or all types of messages should be allowed, and they shouldn't guard certain messages. That's just my opinion. Again, in the comments, you can give your opinions on this in the comments below. I'd rather you not. I really don't want to turn this political. I was just giving my opinion. But if you must, you can. Let's go to some of the restrictions. The patch must not exceed 2 1/4 square inches and must be placed on the front or sleeve of the uniform. While not all team members are required to wear the patch, they must be identical for those who choose to wear them. The second location is on the back of the uniform, where the player name is traditionally located. And as authorized by school or conference, will allow names, words intended to celebrate or memorialize people, events, or other causes. The names or words may vary by team member. So that's their official statement. The NCAA on this. And I support this. I think you should be able to wear something you want, like Black Lives Matter, or even Trump 2020, on your sleeve, or on your shirt, or on your back, and that. And I know I said this once, and I know like I'm sounding like I'm betting, but I beg of you not to comment on this in the comment section. If you must, I mean, do it. But I'm not gonna stop you, but I wish you wouldn't. I'm sorry, but I don't like people arguing about politics and football related stuff. But and sometimes it rubs people the wrong way, and it gets people mad at people. I just don't like it. But if you must, go ahead. So that's all the news I have for today. The 3 big stories I hit was SEC doing only conference, going to kick off September 26th. Notre Dame is joining the ACC for this season and will be able to compete in the conference championship game. And players will now be allowed to wear social justice messages on their uniforms. But let me know your opinions in the comments below. Let me know your opinions on what you think they should have done with reopening and only conference schedules and all that. Give me your opinion on Notre Dame joining the ACC and what this could mean for the future. And if you must, give me your opinion. If you must, give me your opinion on the social justice messages on the player uniforms. But this has been Landon Almighty, and thank you for watching.